record. But there's a website, recordsetter.com, and they say it was a guy from Colorado who held the record previously, keeping his eyes open for 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 11 seconds.
I think it was weed's legal in Colorado, so we just got stoned and just I'm gonna blink today.
I would think the blinking would happen more prominently with you, right? We're going to do a staring contest right now.
I bet I would win.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Are you wearing contacts?
Yeah.
Does that help, right, or hurt?
Probably not. Probably hurts.
It hurts? Well, actually, I think the contact would protect you from, like, dust and stuff, wouldn't it? I've never had contacts. I don't know.
If I dry my eye out, which
All right, we'll do a staring contest.
Okay, I will.
This will be fascinating radio.
it really will be.
Coming up next, a staring contest. Go. Stoney can do play-by-play.
Oh yeah.
Finally, you guys, a confrontation at a Detroit store left 2 people in critical condition and 1 security guard arrested. Apparently, it all stemmed over an argument, that broke out in the checkout line and then moved to the parking lot. The security guard got involved, ended up shooting a man that was involved in the argument, and then he ended up shooting the woman as well.
And now he's behind bars.
He's been arrested.
Even though he was the security guard.
That is true.
But he overstepped his bounds.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure his lawyer will say otherwise. You would think, right? Security guard gets involved in an altercation.
Don't you think there's other ways of handling an altercation than shooting somebody?
Unless they feel that he was threatened.
What are you suggesting, a staring contest?
Exactly.
That's the way to
Just
settle
stare
it.
him down,
That's the way to settle it.
frighten him.
All right, coming up next, one of the largest draft busts in Detroit sports history. And when I say largest, I mean largest. Also the 2 Grand Slam at 725 on 97.1 The Ticket. Letterman and Kordowitz can't help you with a staring contest. I don't know if they do eye injuries, but they do take care of you if you're suffering from a back injury or a knee injury, and they will get you back in action faster. Let's face it, a lot of us don't have time for rehab. We don't have time to sit around and wait. We want to get back out there, and that's exactly what Letterman and Kordowitz specialize in. 248-669-2000. If you're an athlete, if you have a high school athlete in your family, you know that, sorry, season's over. That doesn't really wash. You want to find a way to get back out on the field. And if it's your son or daughter, you want to get them back out there faster. That's exactly what Letterman and Kordowitz can do. They can give you options. And that's what it's all about, is options. Call today, 248-669-2000, and find out what they can specialize in. They have a rehab facility right on hand, a physical therapy clinic. They work hand in hand with the doctors to provide a personally designed treatment plan to get you back on the field faster. LKorthopedics.com is a fantastic resource for you to learn more about your injury and how best to treat it. So head there, LKorthopedics.com, or give them a call, 248-669-2000. Get better faster. LKO. 97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by the San Bernstein Law Firm. 1-800-CALL-SAM. There's an accident reported on 696 westbound just after Mount. It's blocking the left lane with a backup now from Hoover. Also, heavier traffic volumes through road work. 75 heading northbound between 7 and 8 Mile. Southbound slow from 12 to 8 Mile. And 94 both directions between 275 and Telegraph is the ongoing construction zone. Be prepared for delays in both directions. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Station where your opinion matters. 97.1
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. When you need help, you turn to family. Every day we fight for families like yours because we are family.
1-800-CALL-SAM.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip. It's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's there, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
How to play baseball today. Get born into the right zip code. Have parents with money by a glove. Sign up for T-Ball in town. Show inkling of talent. Have parents with money buy a composite bat. Have parents with money get a private coach. Have parents with money sign you up for a travel team. Have them take you to a travel tournament. Play with other kids at your household income level. Have parents with money sign you up for fall ball, winter ball, all the time. Have parents with money sign you up for hitting camp, fielding camp, base running camp, catching camp. How about pitching camp? Never mind, back to hitting camp. Have parents with money money sign you up for Elite Team. Have them buy you all new equipment. Buy a Pro's signature cleats. Have parents with money sign you up for an Elite Team that might get you noticed, because now's the time to think about scholarship. Now's the time to think about getting signed. Now's the time you turn 16. Make parents with money proud.
65% of low-income kids have given up on sports. Ever wonder why? Don't retire, kid. Visit ProjectPlaySEMI.org and find out what the cost of youth sports is costing us. Proudly supported by Project Play, Southeast Michigan, and the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation.
Tonight, don't miss all the action on CBS. First, It's Not Your Garden Variety, NCIS. Dead by Gnome. Hailed gnome to the dome. And Gibbs reveals his darkest secret. This is a freak leprechaun.
Yeah, me too.
A new NCIS. And on a new FBI.
This was an attack on the United States.
A presidential candidate
Has anyone been harassing you? Half of America.
is running for her life.
Drop the gun!
A new episode of FBI. Then, on a new NCIS New Orleans,
I got a call from NYPD.
a cold case heats up
Teenager went missing.
and takes the team from New Orleans to New York City. There's nothing we can do that we can.
You might be surprised.
A new NCIS New Orleans, after a new NCIS and a new FBI. CBS Tonight. Tonight, starting at 8 on CBS 62 Detroit. Then stay tuned for first forecast at 11.
Applied Imaging customer Jim Henderson is Chief Operating Officer for Green Ridge Realty, a leading residential real estate company with multiple locations.
We're committed to providing our agents with the very best in broker support services in all areas, allowing them to deliver exceptional service to home sellers and buyers. Applied Imaging treats us the same way.
And Applied Imaging's 13 offices help provide consistency throughout your organization.
Working with one vendor across our 21 offices is that our agents can stop into any one of those 21 offices and know that the machine that they're going to use is the same as the one in their home office.
Applied Imaging. Fast, friendly, amazing. You sound like a satisfied Applied Imaging customer.
Yes, I am very satisfied. I would recommend Applied Imaging. Our experience with them has been positive, and I found them to be competitive in terms of their pricing, but also in terms of the services that they offer.
Applied Imaging. To be the best, you need to do business with the best. Call Applied Imaging today. 800-521-0983 or visit appliedimaging.com.
Staples gives your business more for less.
It's where I get more peace of mind knowing my ink is in stock. It's where I get more done with my day because I'm in and out fast. And where I get more savings since it's always low priced.
And right now at Staples, all HP ink cartridges are buy one, get one 30% off. Plus, get free overnight delivery on HP ink at staples.com. Staples, for all your business essentials and beyond.
It's 10/12/19. Restrictions apply. Free delivery excludes holidays and weekends. Order by 5 p.m. See store or staples.com/inksavings for details.
97.1 The Ticket Student Heart Check, brought to you by the Michigan Education Savings Program, provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be able to afford it. Go to 971theticket.com, search Student Heart Check, and help make a difference in our community. Got something to add? Text 971 The Ticket now at 97136. Ticket text brought to you by LaFontaine Subaru, home of the family deal. Find over 5,000 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs daily at familydeal.com.
Now available for download. Always aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes.
JV and Stoney on 97.1 The Ticket. We are mere moments away from the 2 Grand Slam.
Hey, Jamie, real quick, we were talking about Ohio State. Why they are so dominant. And I briefly during the break looked up their rivals. I mean, there are other websites. Rivals. In Big Ten recruiting, the last 10 years, the only year Ohio State was not number one in the conference in their recruiting rankings was this past year, 2019, where they were second to Michigan. Every other year, they were number one. And there's your reason. They get better players. It's that simple.
Right. But why?
Why? Because the tradition.
Right, there's tradition in Michigan.
I know.
There's tradition at Penn State.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And those schools are right up there, but Ohio State is best, and especially since Urban has gotten there, or before he left, he changed the game. They went more. Obviously, Ohio's very fertile, but they went more national, and that's why they get the fast faster, speedier players
Well, I
as
think,
well.
but I think you made a good point about, when Gov brought up the whole issue with Josh Fields and why Michigan wouldn't be in on him. And you
Justin
said,
Fields.
did I say Josh Fields? Yeah. Same former Tiger farm, Josh Fields. Anyway, I think Bruce Fields' son.
That was Daniel.
Whatever. Yeah, Justin Fields.
Yes.
And you made the point of why would he want to go play for the Michigan offense. I do think that Ohio State is playing a different type of game. And so because of that, their offense is a cut above. Michigan State has a great tradition under Mark D'Antonio of playing amazing defense. And when they have a good quarterback, decent offense, but they're never going to put up 50.
No.
And same with Michigan and same with Wisconsin. Wisconsin has the big bruising offensive linemen and the really good running backs. But, I'm trying to remember the last Wisconsin quarterback who really...
Jim Sorgi.
I mean, seriously, Jim Sorgi, who even made it to the National Football League. Jim Sorgi is probably it.
Russell Wilson, although he was a transfer.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, true. The other, good football school, Iowa has their tradition. They play a certain way. And Ohio State has taken it, nuclear. And that's where look, I remember when Urban Meyer was coaching at Utah, and I think he had just left Utah to go to Florida. And there was a big article in the College Football Preview of Sports Illustrated, RIP, that basically said, this is the way college football's heading. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the spread. This is the spread offense. And he took it to Florida and had great success there and brought it to Ohio State and has had great success there. And I think that's kind of what Michigan's trying to do. But if you want to defend Harbaugh and defend Josh Gaddis, you could say, well, you can't just do it right away. It does take a couple of years to get your players in there.
Correct.
Now, Urban was able to do it right away, but then again, Tressel had already started to kind of do that. I mean, Tressel had brought in Terrell Pryor and Braxton. Wasn't Braxton already there by the time someone got there?
Yes. So, wide receiver.
Yeah.
All right, you mentioned one of the biggest busts of all time as far as Detroit athletes, or actually any when you say the biggest. Yesterday, people were posting pictures of the one, the only 34-year-old Darko Milicic, who
He's
is
only 34.
only 34, playing basketball in his first official game for his Serbian team, Novi Sad. He scored 2 points in a win over Fulham before suffering a minor shoulder injury. But the thing that's so alarming is he's freaking huge. He looks like an offensive lineman. I mean, you've seen it's unbelievable.
He's fat.
Yeah, the last I heard of him was, I thought he was just a farmer in Serbia. I remember ESPN the magazine did a story on him. He's absolutely huge.
Yes. He's ginormous.
He's interesting. And I went, I got trapped in a rabbit hole. Oh my God. Look at this dude, Darko. So I went and tried to find, and I saw a video of the top 10 Darko Milicic NBA moments.
There's 10?
Oh, yeah, there's good plays. Most of them were with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, so he went, Pistons, Magic, T-Wolves?
Celtics. They played one game with the Celtics.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, exactly.
One and done.
Yes.
All right, it is time for the 2 Grand Slam.
It's the Jamie and Stoney 2 Grand Slam. Your chance to win $2,000 in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Genesis Credit Union.
Last time we did this, we had a niner. We had a guy who was a defending champion, not defending champion, but he was a past champion who tried to go for back-to-back, and he got 9 right on what we thought was a very, very difficult quiz, right?
Yeah.
So we will see if we can do one better today. 248-539-9797 is the number for the 2 Grand Slam. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7:25, we try to give away $2,000. And let's meet our contestant for this morning from Farmington Hills. It is Dylan on 97.1 The Ticket. Hello, Dylan. Good man, how are you?
What's going on, Dylan? Good. Have you played this game before? All right. I will say, in my opinion, this one's a little easier than last week's, but who the hell knows?
All right, so here's what we're going to do, Dylan. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We will ask you 10 questions. And Heather, during the entire 2 Grand Slam, I want you to not blink.
Okay, I
See
can
if
do
you
that.
can go for 60 seconds.
I sure can.
We're going to give you $25 for each correct answer. If you get all 10 right, you'll win the $2,000. $25 for each correct answer. I think I already said that. I won't tell you if you got the answer right or wrong. We'll simply move on to the next question. And if you're not not sure, Dylan, we ask you to pass, and that way you save time, all right?
All
Alrighty.
right,
here we go.
the bar is 8. The bar is 8.
All right.
Alrighty.
Here we go. The clock will start when I start asking the first question. Dylan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who's the head coach of the Green Bay Packers?
Pass.
Mark Ruffalo plays this character in the Avengers movies.
Pass.
Who do the Red Wings play tonight?
Anaheim Ducks.
This band had the 1994 hit Spoon Man.
Pass.
The Horseshoe is a nickname for this college football team's stadium.
Ohio State.
The Masked Singer airs on this television network.
Pass.
This federal holiday is next Monday.
Columbus Day.
Josh Rosen's a quarterback for this NFL team.
Columbus.
He's the radio color commentator for the Pistons.
Ken Cal.
He coached the Colorado Avalanche to their first Stanley Cup championship.
Joe Quenneville.
Mark Ruffalo plays this character in the Avengers movies.
The Hall.
This band had the 1994 hit Spoon Man.
Pass.
The Masked Singer airs on this television network.
ABC.
You got 6. Right, $150.
150 bucks, Dylan.
Nice job. You guys set the bar too high, but you did a nice job.
Yeah, don't hang on the line, all right? We'll give you back to Paul, our producer, and he will tell you how to pick up your $150.
Soundgarden at the 1994 hit Spoon Man. The Masked Singer airs on the Fox television network. No, it is not Ken Cal who does the radio color commentary for the Pistons. A guy who's a little bigger than Ken Cal, Rick Mahorn.
I did say color, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I mean, even if you'd said Mark Champion, it would have still been incorrect, but
Yes.
nevertheless.
And it was not Joe Quenneville. Mark Crawford coached the Colorado Avalanche to their first Stanley Cup championship. Quenneville might have been an assistant coach.
I remember he was eventually the head coach, but
Yes.
he never won the Stanley Cup in Colorado. All right, so there it is. Dylan from Farmington Hills got 6 right, and he won himself $150 in the 2 Grand Slam. The 2 Grand Slam is brought to you by Genesis Credit Union. Apply for a loan any place, anytime, on any device. Heather, are you by any... Did you blink, by the way?
I didn't.
Okay.
I still haven't blinked.
Seriously?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have been pretty impressive. You're not watching The Masked Singer on Fox,
I've
are you?
never seen it.
I've seen it.
I watched it last year at the very end, like this time the last 3, but I have not seen
I
any
just
this year.
don't get it.
I
I guess I have to see it to get it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like you tell me about it and I don't get why I'd want to watch it. I just don't understand.
Well, you actually get it. It's a very simple
It
premise.
sounds ridiculous though.
Yeah.
Why do I want to watch people dressed in costumes singing a song and try to guess who they are?
Because the actual singing, for the most part, is pretty good.
Yeah.
But if the costumes are so freaking bizarre, I get it.
Well, why do you want to watch people who you've never met before romance each other and then end up not together at the end?
Because I get to feel like I do know them. Because I can see them and I learned all about them.
So you'd rather watch Dancing with the Stars
Heck
also
yes.
more than The Masked Singer.
For sure.
Lamar Odom been singing this week, so.
Thank goodness.
Well,
All right, it is 7:30. Coming up next, we'll talk to Jim Harbaugh and ask him about the ailing Michigan offense. That's next on 97.1 The Ticket.
Need care now? With the Henry Ford Urgent Care skill for Amazon Alexa, you can now ask Alexa for urgent care in walk-in clinic locations, hours, and wait times. Learn more at henryford.com/Alexa.
Hi, I'm Lucy, your daughter's favorite ballet teacher. This flu season, I can't afford to get sick. So I get my flu shot at Rite Aid because 14 little ballerinas and their parents are counting on me to get them recital ready. Plie in second position.
And I'm your Rite Aid pharmacist. The flu shot is no cost with most insurance and no appointment needed. So come join Lucy and get your flu shot at Rite Aid today for everyone who counts on you.
Vaccines available while supplies last. Age restrictions apply in states. See pharmacist for details.
Listen up, Motor City. This is Rich Lalonde from Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Emily City. What I'm about to say will shock you. New Ram trucks and new Jeep Grand Cherokee, $99 per month.
Don't forget, in the Long Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, everyone gets employee pricing.
Worry about your credit? Don't sweat it. Lalonde's lenient lender.
here. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, sore throat, power through your day. Medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It's happening. Wherever cupcakes are being frosted, songs are being recorded, and engines are being tuned, ADP is designing a better way to work. With industry-leading HR, talent, time, benefits, and payroll, more companies rely on ADP than any other HR partner. From small business to global enterprise. See how ADP can help you and your people achieve what you're working for at design.adp.com. ADP, always designing for people.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Tempura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
97.1 The Ticket, Jamie and Stoney. We are joined by Michigan head football coach Jim Harbaugh. Jim, good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We are well. Last time we talked to you was after the Wisconsin game, and I think we set an all-time record for using the term out-physical, which I don't even think is a word. After Iowa, you guys definitely, I think, out-physicaled them in terms of the defensive battle and how well your defense played.
Yeah, I thought both teams played really physical in this game. There are two really, really physical teams. I thought our team, the thing that impressed me the most was just how hard they played. They were, from the first snap of the game to the end of the game, in all phases, playing all out. And when you got a team that's playing really hard the whole game, then when you got that, you can get everything else.
I think what struck me is there were times, multiple times, where Iowa would get down in your territory, and then you just pushed them back, whether it was holding penalties, which is a tribute to your defense, sacks, tackles for losses. I mean, it's almost, the defense played a great game, but when they were challenged, it's almost like it woke them up a little bit and they pushed them straight back.
There was a lot of pressure. I think total was 13 tackles for loss. So that was one of our best performances that I can remember in terms of getting into their side of the ball, getting to their quarterback, disrupting, making plays. As terms of player of the game ball, all 11 starters on our defense, we couldn't pick one. Though we're all really happy for Aiden Hutchinson, who was the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week for his efforts this past week, and well deserved. It was really good corner play. The safeties, Josh Metellus really showed up in a big way. I think he's really ratcheted up his play and saw 6 tackles and really good coverage. The corners were exceptional. Levert and Ambry and Vince Gray, who also did some really good things in the game. Kwity Paye, Khaleke Hudson, 12 tackles, and Kwity had the 3.5 sacks, and there was so much good. Michael Dwumfour is also getting on the other side of the ball and disrupting, playing with great energy and really good to see that play. Carlo Kemp as well. Glasgow, McGrone, those two linebackers are really playing well right now. One time you see Glasgow, he's covering in the pass, he's deflecting. Next play, he's in on a sack. He's been all over the field. Same with Cam McGrone. So that was a masterpiece defensively.
What's the nickname? Salt and Pepper?
Salt and Pepper is Aiden and Kwity Paye. That's what
did they give themselves that?
I believe Kwity did, yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. Now, you mentioned Cam McGrone. I know it's a small sample size, but are we possibly looking at something special here? Because he is all over the field. He seems fast. He hits. He does everything, at least aesthetically, that fans, I'm sure coaches like to see as well.
He is really surged onto the scene, and no question he's an ascending player and licensed to be everything you're saying right now. I think that would be a really special player, and sometimes maybe the longer it takes them to figure that out, the better off they are, but in terms of speed and running and hitting and covering, wow, it's been dynamite.
Talking to Jim Harbaugh, Michigan head football coach, you said after the game that you feel offensively like you're hitting your stride, or you're close to hitting your stride.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see that as effectively as you do. So can you tell us what you see offensively that maybe the fans don't? Because obviously we look at yardage, we look at points, and neither one was in high demand or high supply, I should say, on Saturday.
Yeah, and it's okay to say Iowa's got a really good defense. That is one of the top. I think they're ranked second or fifth nationally now after this past ball game, with really good players. Phil Parker is an outstanding defensive coordinator, and so I'm going to tip the cap to them, as Wisconsin. I mean, that's also now they're the number one defense in the country. First half, I thought our offense moved the ball well, put up the 10 points, and came out in the second half. And first drive of the second half, it appeared that we were moving, getting the ball moved, and then had a penalty that stalled that. Another drive in the second quarter that took down the field and got into the red zone and went for a field goal that wasn't made. And then the fourth quarter, there was three drives. One that went to midfield and we got a penalty and didn't convert on third down. Came up 6 yards short. We had tried the trick play, backed up, and that went for a loss and then a sack the next play. So there was, and then the third drive of the fourth quarter, we were running out the clock and putting it in the hands of our defense in the last 2 minutes there. So those 5 possessions really, could have resulted in more. And it was, and you say, the last possession, trying to preserve the victory. It's and that's the Iowa-Michigan football games that I know. It's usually the first to 13 wins, and this one, our defense was playing so well that 10-3 got it done.
Looks like, except for Rutgers and Middle Tennessee State, I think the fans are concerned might be the right word, or maybe overstretched. The offense that we talked about on the radio on Monday. Limited holes. It looks like there's not a great amount of separation. Shea's accuracy has not been as good as it was last year. Is there something that we're not, like Jay said, we're not seeing that you see in tape? Because running the ball up the middle, it doesn't seem like there's anything there. And I know maybe we were all, I don't know, speed and space. We maybe expected a lot more speed and space than we're seeing. What is it about the offense that we're not seeing that you see? Well, you talked about the stride. Practice, you probably see it, that we're just not seeing it in the games as high volume as maybe many of us expected.
Yeah, I think I've explained what I see in practice and what I've seen in games, and feel like the effort is so good that when you have that, you'll get everything else. And that's that's what you're talking about is really none of my business.
Okay.
I mean,
but you're okay with the offensive line?
You're satisfied with how the offense is playing.
I feel like we're getting it. I think it's coming. I think we're hitting our stride.
Running the ball. Haskins seems like he's really developed a little bit. That might be one of the guys that can come on and really get some help in the running game.
Yeah, he has developed as a runner. You can see that he sinks his hips and has gotten into some holes, especially in the middle. Also, he can help in the pass protection. He's a physical back. Charbonnet developing very well, and True Wilson back now. Christian Turner. I still feel like our backs are hitting their stride as well.
How do you feel like Shea's been playing?
I thought his pocket ball security was really improved in this game. There were some chances to where some pressure came free on him, and I thought he took what the defense gave him as well as he's done all year. And sometimes there was nothing there to take, and he had to throw the ball away or secure the ball, and we had to take a sack and then punt it away. That's a big improvement than a fumble. So his accuracy continues to be really good. He's been productive. I think he's coming along very well.
And with Nico Collins, the play on Saturday, I think it's proven that if he can just throw it up there and it's 50-50 ball, Nico's going to get it.
He did a great job going up and making the big play early in the game, and there was some other shots called in the game that the coverage was getting deep. They after we had hit him on that first one.
You've been outspoken, well, during the offseason about transfers and what your view is on what the transfer should be. You're going to go up, perhaps, if he's healthy, against one of your former players, Brandon Peters, on Saturday for Illinois. What's it like for you to coach against a former player like that?
Brandon's a great guy, really good football player. I root for him, have been rooting for him in every game so far this year, except this one.
This is 3 weeks in a row, right? Singleton at Rutgers, and you had Oliver Martin this past week.
Yeah, Oliver got in the game this past Saturday.
You, when Dylan is healthy, you try to play both the quarterbacks. You have been playing both the quarterbacks. He's obviously still questionable with the concussion. Are you going to try to get Joe in there on Saturday as well?
It's always a possibility. They're one play away when you're the backup quarterback.
But no specific plans to play him. Is it like he did with Dylan early in the season?
Well, let's just say it's always a possibility. How's that? Not a bad thing for our opponent to think that all possibilities are available.
If any stories about matching up against Lovie Smith when you both were in the NFL? I know you coached against him, I think, your first or second year here, but seeing him with, what do you think of his beard? He's like David Letterman-esque right now.
I've gotten used to it.
You have? I still haven't. It's quite a beard.
Yeah, I can't talk. I've never been able to grow a beard, so it comes in very patchy. So I've never had a beard.
Jim, thanks for the time. Appreciate it very much.
Okay,
Illinois. There he is, Jim Harbaugh, joining us here. 97 won the ticket.
Another difference between Jim Harbaugh and myself, I can grow a beard. When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need help getting to a short list of qualified candidates fast. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes, set up screener questions, then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. And when you need to hire fast, accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users can try for free at Indeed.com/radio. That's Indeed.com/radio. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
Well, traffic volumes are definitely picking up on your drive this morning. At this time, there is an accident working to clear as you head into the work zone. 94 eastbound at 275. That's been moved off to the left shoulder, but traffic is still slowing down from before Haggerty Road. Westbound delays continue just due to the road work. On 696 westbound just after Mound, another accident is reported blocking the left side with backups from Groesbeck. Traffic volumes pretty heavy. M53 Van Dyke Freeway southbound between 24 and 22 Mile. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
97.1 The Ticket and CBS Sports Radio 1270. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The New England Patriots host the New York Giants. Thursday Night Football. Pre-game at 8 on CBS Sports Radio 1270.
Hey, get this. I'm getting free delivery on my groceries this month.
Free? How are you doing that?
Just by using code HOMEFREE on the Walmart grocery app.
That's for all your groceries? What about fresh fruit for your kids' lunches?
Free delivery.
Veggies for weeknight dinner?
A free delivery.
And that dinner party you're hosting?
Free delivery.
Sorry.
Use code HOMEFREE to get free delivery all month. Walmart. Save money, live better. $50 minimum. Offer expires October 31st.
This is Boomer Science with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Hilton. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. Following Sunday's 33-7 drubbing at the hands of the unbeaten Patriots, the winless Redskins yesterday fired head coach Jay Gruden. I'm not bitter, the 52-year-old said. This is a production-based business, and I didn't get it done. With 6 seasons and 1 playoff loss, Gruden lasted way longer than anyone could have expected, especially given the loss of coaching talent and the revolving door at quarterback. Actually, I bet that Gruden is relieved to put the backstabbing Redskins culture behind him. He'll be living in Las Vegas next year with his brother John, and he'll be fine, folks. Bill Callahan, who ironically once succeeded John in Oakland, was named interim head coach. Come the offseason, my #1 candidate for this job would be Chris Richard. He's currently a defensive assistant with the Dallas Cowboys. They better keep winning so he can get a new head job. I'm Boomer Science.
Those nachos were rough on my stomach.
struts and 2x4s on one charge. The core delivers more power. And with an impactor, the core drives 3-inch screws faster. I'm talking here. Yeah, the core has more than enough power for your rotary hammers and recip saws. Oh, forget it. All you need to know is core delivers more. Go to Lowe's to get the power of the core.
Ugh, those nachos were rough on my stomach.
Try new Pepto-Bismol liquid caps for fast relief and ultra coating. New Pepto-Bismol liquid caps. Use as directed.
Helen, she's loved every minute of her 76 years. From childhood dance recitals to summer vacations up north to building a family with her high school sweetheart. Helen has a lifetime of memories stashed away in her heart. But we know what makes it tick, what makes it flutter. You see, in some ways, we know Helen's heart better than she does. At the Henry Ford Heart and Vascular Institute, our internationally renowned team is using 4D imaging and 3D printing to understand your heart inside and out, using prediction modeling to give you better outcomes, and pioneering new pathways of hope, like how we fixed Helen's inoperable condition without any incisions. People from all over the world come to the Henry Ford Heart and Vascular Institute searching for solutions to incurable problems. We have our fingers on the pulse of what's next, all so you don't miss a beat. Discover what we can do for you at henryford.com/3dheart. Henry Ford Health System, all for you.
Nope, nuh-uh. We're not doing that yet. There's still plenty of fall left to enjoy. In fact, here in Ontario, Canada, it's one of the best times of the year. Colorful leaves everywhere you look, great fall festivals, glamping under the stars, that's glamorous camping. Incredible foodie flavors and wine excursions that are perfect for a weekend getaway. We've got the best fall has to offer, but don't take too long, because pretty soon... Okay, enough. Plan your fall weekend in Ontario at fallinontario.com.
With epic savings on jackets, fleece, sweaters, hiking shoes, snow boots, and more. Sierra has everything you need to get active and outside this season. Sierra is part of the TJ Maxx family. Head over to the Sierra store at Novi Town Center.
Download the radio.com app, favorite 97.1 The Ticket, and check out the Home and Home Show's radio.com insider. Watch Tucker and Dave Briggs, swings and misses with Jen and Cody Decker, and Scale and Pals with Brian Scalabrini. Available on radio.com.
The Michigan Wolverines play in Illinois. Kickoff Saturday at noon on 97.1 The Ticket or radio.com.
Jimmy and Stoney, 97.1 The Ticket. It is 7:51 on this Tuesday morning. The sun is coming up on what should be a beautiful day today. High of 68 degrees. Nice fall day. The Monday night game last night dominated by the San Francisco 49ers. Undefeated.
Your Niners.
I can't really lay claim to my Niners anymore. I'd be disingenuous. Yes, they were my team when I was a kid, but I haven't...
They're your B team now? It's like the Eagles.
They're like more like my L team. Like when they played even when they played the Ravens in the Super Bowl, I was like, oh, cool, Niners. But I wasn't like, I don't know. Not diehard into it. But they did beat the Browns. I'm diehard into hating the Browns. So I'm happy about that. 31-3 was the final last night, so that concludes week number 5, and we can now finally look ahead to week number 6, where the Lions are back in action against the Packers next Monday night.
So a week from today, are we happy or are we bummed?
A week from today, we will be reacting to the Monday night. How about that?
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't know. Up-down theory. The Packers should be down and the Lions should be up.
Yeah, but the bye takes away a lot of percentages of the up-down theory.
Does it? We'll have to talk to our
That's
up-down...
what Pythagoras said.
We'll have to talk to our up-down-ologist, Wojo, tomorrow on the show. Stoney, I know your wife does this because I've been to your house before to watch football games, and she has this in common with my wife. And that is, is always trying to make an effort to be healthy, eat healthier, do healthier things.
Yes.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Do you ever fall into this horrible trap?
Of course.
Do you?
Of eating healthy?
Well, no. Eating healthy is one thing. Everybody wants to eat healthy. Okay, I get that.
Even when they, it's good. I eat it because it's the only thing I have in the house, basically. I mean, Skinny Pop, really.
Oh, Skinny Pop, I don't like.
No, I like it, but, and I'll have, more than one bag, though. So
you mean the smaller bag?
Yeah.
Snack size.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking more about, buying the snacks Like, I came to your house one time, I'll never forget it, to watch a football game, and the snack that either you put out or Cindy put out